Hello and welcome back. My name is Selena and this is Bank of Me, and today is my favorite day of the week, which is cash stuffing day. So I get paid monthly. I put money away monthly and also weekly. So the cash stuffing is a weekly endeavor. So today I have, let's see, 50, 100, 150, 170, 80, 90, 95, 195 euros to cash stuff. And that goes into savings challenges, different goals, wants, and unfortunately a lot of needs as well. So I hope you're doing well and the weather is not getting you down. February can be a long month of cold and snow and rain. So let's go with the first one here. This is a monthly savings challenge, saving 3K. And we are making progress, which is great. So we have January done. And now in February, we have to save up 90 euros this week. Oh, I think... There you go, 90. Let me just see. So I'll take out 100. Maybe I can make some change. And let's go with this. Okay. Nearly there. Just one more week to go. Let's take out 10 and put in 100. So I find savings challenges that are annual, monthly, the easiest. Or let's say they're not easy, but they are the most efficient because I tend not to touch them. Random savings challenges I constantly dip into, which is really annoying, but I can't always help it. So this is a good way for me to save. So let me know how you're doing, what's working for you. I find this really satisfying as well to tick off, and I know where I am, I know what I'm doing. It's a really good way to save for me. So that's the first one done. Excellent. And let's go on to the next bunch. So the next ones are a bit lower amounts. So we have save 5 every Friday, 5 Fridays. Go put 5 in. Oh, let's put it here so I don't forget. Filming, talking, and doing things is apparently not that easy. I always get mixed up. So, and as you can see, of course, I'm not doing this on a Friday. I'm doing everything on the Sunday with my regular cash stuffing. But I think this is a great way to save a little bit extra, and this would save up 260 at the end of the year, which is very helpful, I think, especially if you religiously keep going, you know. February, let's see, this is 10 Tuesdays, so every Tuesday 10, and all of these in total 3 challenges here are by Nicola at the Frugal Cottage. So I think they're really great. They're small enough to be manageable even when you have very little money left. What do they say? You have a lot of month left and very little money. So, or week left and very little money. So make it to payday kind of time. It still can be done, I feel. So that's 10. Okay. Next, we have another annual challenge, and that's the 52-week challenge, also by Nicola at the Frugal Cottage. And I'm already a little bit ahead, as you can see, and I will continue hopefully to get a little bit ahead, because the amounts are really going up. You can see by the end of the year you save 50 a week, and that's December, which can be expensive already. So I'm trying to just sock it away, and then maybe I can skip a week, you know, later on when it's a tough week. So 10, and do I have change? Yes, there is a euro here, so I'll take that out. Great, so I'm putting in 9 euros, and these are reusable, which is great. They're laminated. Yes, so I got a quote for another home repair, and it's 1,000. I'm still waiting for the repairs to be done, and it's something I cannot avoid. And I was so happy at the end of January. I thought I was done. I thought I was done for the repairs, but apparently not. It's an ongoing process. So yes, so I'm cash flowing that, but I'm still trying to save in my regular savings challenges. And I do have a lot of dreams that are currently on the back burner, but I think I will have another go at them. So at the moment we're in February, and for me this is Frugal February. I'm doing a no spend month. So far so good. I haven't been tempted yet, but I'm not ruling it out. I can be tempted at any time. And I had some vouchers that I got for Christmas that I could use. So I guess maybe, I don't know, do you consider that cheating if you use vouchers? For me, it's not cheating, but definitely it helped to stretch it a bit, you know. So I don't know, maybe it was cheating. Next, I'm going to go to my wonderful new savings challenge book. And this, I think, is going to be the key for me this year to save up a lot of money. So what I'm doing is, I know already I have to pay 5 grand at the end of the year or at the end of autumn. And I'm going to use this book to save it up. So I have picked this Stack Up Savings Bingo. And the goal here is 5,500, so that's around my goal. And it's made up out of a number of savings challenges, as you can see. And I'm currently doing this one here, Rainbow Pot of Savings, and the goal is 270. So I think what I will do here today is I will save, let's see, definitely the 50. And then I have 5 left. What will I do? It's a tricky one. So definitely 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I could do 6 and have it, but I don't really want to put a 5er in. I prefer to have 50s in there in the 5,000 savings challenge. And I'm saving it in this savings jar so that I don't get tempted to dip into it, okay? And that it's totally separate from everything else that I do. Because sometimes your mind is doing funny little things, tricking yourself into thinking you have money, and you're forgetting what that money was for. So I really try not to, because I know I will need this, and I will be so happy. Like my future self will be so happy if I actually achieve this and have set it aside and not counted on future money, if you know what I mean. So yes, that's the plan. But I also want to not forget about my dreams, which is important. So my dreams are manifold. Okay, I have lots of dreams, but in terms of the home, I have a real lack of furniture and a real lack of many other things. So the kitchen isn't done, so it's an old house that I'm doing up, and I'm doing what I can with what I have, but I'd like to also make some space in my budget for those dreams. Okay, they're not necessary, but they're something that will make life a lot more pleasant. And why are we on this planet, right? We're not just here to struggle and suffer and pay the bills. So in a symbolic way, I think I would keep the 30 euros I have here and put them into another challenge. So let's stick with the 50 here. And then next week, hopefully by the end of the month, I can finish this one at least. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here. Sometimes I get, you know, excited and I color more than I actually have. So I always have to show myself the limit. And this book is great. I really like it. The only thing I would say is it does bleed through the pages. I saw 9 Blossom, I think. She was using the most basic savings challenge, and that looked kind of nice too. Now I didn't see how what the paper is like. If it's thick enough, because I think a lot of them are not really made for, you know, felt tip pens. Maybe you have to use a different pen. But as you can see here, it's totally bleeding through. So I can't really use this savings challenge here, for example, which is a bit of a shame, but it's okay. So we're nearly there. So what's left? Let's see, 10. So hang on, 30, 60, 90, 100. So 100 and we have the goal. Okay, yay. Okay, not too bad. So let me, first of all, stash away this 50. Now, obviously, I have to save a lot more than this a month, right? A lot more to reach it, because I need to really have it by the end of September, beginning of October. But let's see. Yeah, that's just one. Which one am I doing? The rainbow one, 170, wasn't it? Yes, 170. So this one here. So really I should do 2, you know, the minimum, but we get there, we get there. This month is one where I have to cash flow other things, as I said, other repairs that I have to do. So I can't really beat myself up for not being totally on track, right? So the next challenge I thought I would do is, as I said, I want to not forget about my dreams. So I want to do a little bit of saving as well for furniture. So I'm going to use this Cupid's cash counter, and each balloon, so there are 14 balloons or heart balloons, I suppose, and each of them is worth 35. 35, okay. Let me see. I might have to do some digging in my wallet. Let's have a look what I have. Potentially I have another $5, hopefully. And then I have 10, okay, 10, okay, that's fine. Let's see. So the idea is to save up a little bit at the time as well for furniture and other nice things, not to forget about my dreams. So let's color this in pink, I suppose. That would be the traditional choice. And let's go with this one here. Oh, it's nice to make a start. So this challenge here saves up 490, nearly 500, and that should help a bit with a few pieces. Secondhand, or depending, right? Secondhand furniture is nice, but you have to really watch. You have to watch the quality, and if it's something like IKEA or something, you know, not so well made, if it's taken apart and then put together again, they're not that great. So I really like solid wood furniture, so probably a bit spoiled that way, but that's the goal. So 35 go into my home binder. So this is my home binder, and it's not getting an awful lot of love. But it will in future. So home maintenance has currently 500 in here, and that's in the bank. And unfortunately, it's not going to stay long in the bank because I have to pay 1,000, as I said. So 500 come from my cash flowing, this month's salary, and then, or the last paycheck, and then the 500 from my savings. Home renovations, that would be for something I'm actually planning to do. At the moment, there's only 10 in there. Trees and hedges is for tree cutting, that's done. Laundry is for washing machine and dryer. Washing machine went on the credit card, unfortunately, and dryer is being saved up, but I get to that in a moment. Landscaping, gates, all of this doesn't matter right now. So dream home, this is where I will put the money from the savings challenge. Now let's see. So there's already 20 in here, which is nice. I just leave that there and I won't count it now. I won't count it as part of the challenge. I just leave it. There's 55 in here now, which is great. Yes, so that's that. Okay, that's all my cash spent. I have one more savings challenge though, and that's 26-week savings challenge by Clever Girl Finance, and it's not a cash one, so that goes from the bank account. Let me just get that. Okay, so here we are. So this savings challenge is 26 weeks, and at the end of it, you will have saved up 1,378. And what I'm doing is I'm using this for my credit card. So my washing machine broke down and I needed a new one. So I had to put it on the credit card, or I decided to put it on the credit card, and that's what I'm paying off. But at the same time, I'm also saving up for a new tumble dryer. So every week money goes towards the credit card and it goes up progressively. So for February, where are we here? Week 7, 27 has to be transferred. So I do that now. And then by the end of it, by June, I'll have saved up money to buy a tumble dryer as well. And the whole thing will be paid off, which is great. So that's the last savings challenge for today. So, and that's it with the cash. So thank you so much for watching. I hope your month is going well so far. Is treating you well, no bad surprises, only good ones, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye.